reported Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb is not expected to attend OTAs, and this is the very much so the first beginning of CeeDee Lamb going against the grain, going against the system. Now, he is still young. He's 25 years of age, and let's be real with it. One of the most explosive pieces on this offense, and on top of that, Lamb is really pretty much doing it the right way, because the only way you can get the attention is to pretty much sit out and hold out. He's following the lead of what Zach Martin did, right? I'm going to sit back. Hey, you're going to have to pay me. There have been numerous of other players sat out, held out, or didn't attend these type of events outside of the Cowboys, and news didn't really trickleate like it's going to trickleate for the Dallas Cowboys. Keep in mind, Aaron Donald, he held out, and it was a real battleship between whether or not the Rams were going to pay him, and they eventually caved, right, or folded. And you can look at also Nick Bosa. He held out. He worked privately with his trainers, etc. So, hey, trainers, continue to work with Lamb. Let's continue to get him right and get his mind focus in. And this is a battle. This is what the Cowboys want, basically. And this is, to a degree, is what Lamb is wanting. He wants a legitimate contract that can be sufficient enough for his second contract. And, of course, this second contract can carry on all the way up until he's 30. So I don't blame him for sitting out, holding back, and just refocusing in on his mind. Sometimes you got to show your value by stepping away. Yes, on top of that, and sometimes you got to miss a person before you can value a person. And when you never get a chance to miss that person out there on the field, then there are contentions. There are, mixed feelings and vibes. And then there's this docile approach, right? So I do understand. I don't want people to twist the narrative and start to look for negative things to pour upon. I get it. There's always going to be risk when you pay these players. There's always going to be the unknown. There's the known known and the unknown unknown. So those are things that's going to be out there. Now, before y'all bash the man and trash the man, this dude just broke pretty much most of all of 88's records in his time here. There's been not 188 that got the amount of yards, I believe, the touchdowns that I believe, since, when we start to talk about this beautiful, glorious franchise, right? It is really much so hard to put up those type of numbers that CeeDee Lamb been doing. Now, granted, I get it. The playoff numbers may not be there. It may not be a thing for us, but we can literally see when everything got its pieces in order. See, dangerous Lamb is him. Now, here's the thing. By the end of this month, the Cowboys can change a lot of mind and get a lot of things going. Meaning that with the 24th pick, the Dallas Cowboys they can do this right here. They can literally go out here and draft Brian Thomas, Jr. He's a nice route runner. Listen to my guy, Stephen Smith. Not Stephen A., but Stephen Smith. Listen to what he had to say.
Brian Thomas, my comp, the outstanding route runner, Brandon Ayuk. Here's a skinny on Thomas. He's so smooth that you think he's jogging, and then next thing you know, he's even. And you know when a good receiver's even, he's leaving. Watch this, though. Little hesitation. Look at this. Look at this. You ain't even funny, bro. Watch this route in the end zone, though. Watch it. 2 feet in. 14. Back pedal's great, right? Ooh, look. Great form. Ooh. You see that? Look how he lowers his body weight, goes underneath. This, look. Watch this. Watch. Oh, look at this. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. This kid can play. Whoever gets him, he's a baller. He's going to be your number one wide receiver, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. You put that into the mix. That could change some temperatures here. On top of that, I'm all with BPA. If best player available somehow one way or another, be a wide receiver, I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely, look, in the words, I ain't mad at you.
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 Man, shoot. Hey, I won't be mad at all if the Cowboys go out there and grab a wide receiver. If it's the BPA. And, you know, as they say, look, I'm just trying to win. On top of that, Mike Zim, Mike McCarthy, they don't have time to play around. They both on one-year contracts. So they got to get this program going. They got to get their philosophy, scheme, system, and everything going. And by the way, there's no tomorrow for those boys. So they got to figure out ways to get things going. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and back to CeeDee Lamb. Let him continue to figure out and do what's best for him, his legacy, his brand as well. And on top of that, understand this, NFL stands for not for long. It's not going to be a situation where you can sit back and stay there for a long time. And we've seen this happen before with the Cowboys. Y'all saw what they did to my guy Dez Bryant. Yeah, after the 2014 season, the dude had to fight for his money.
He ain't lying.
You would think that they would have brought in a boatload of money to him. He had to fight and had to sit out and do all of the things. And then when he finally got his money, then he kind of hurt his toe or what have you. You know, y'all remember that storyline, you know. But, hey, at the end of the day, this is business, and this is the ugly side of it. We just hope that the Cowboys, at least for once, learn from their mistakes. It wasn't no hesitancy. It wasn't no hesitation for the nations without deviations to pay Michael Gallup. You see, the thing is, in order to get paid in Dallas is crazy without fighting for it. You got to get hurt. That's the craziest thing. And somehow, one way or another, the Cowboys front office always make the water so murky and muddy. Man, but at the end of the day, I get it. And we're going to hit it one more time for your mind. I ain't mad at you. Come on with it. Yes, indeed. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. It is what it is at this particular point. But, man, it's the Dallas Cowboys way, because the 4-ladder, the 3-ladder network, they about to get really busy with this. Hey, Jones family, CeeDee Lamb, get this contract done. Let's go. Cool.
That's where the guts went.
We out. Peace.
People compared a lot of dudes to me as they come into the league and stuff. This is a guy that's younger than me, which most are at this point, which is the ridiculous part. But CeeDee Lamb.
Wow, that is a shocker to me.
I like CeeDee Lamb a lot. That's the one that...
No disrespect to CeeDee Lamb, but that is, I'm shocked.
Yeah, and when I'm picking it, I'm not picking it off of just the most attractive and what people want to hear. And if you watch the way CD plays, and I think he's going to keep growing, and I talked to him this offseason a couple of times, and I said, bro, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep staying on what you're on right now, because this is going to give you the type of credit and respect that you deserve moving forward. You just got to keep doing it, put something behind it. He remind me of myself a lot as far as the way he moves, and I feel like at that point when I was, you ask him, he'll tell you he likes where he's at with his game right now. And I feel like he's getting that 2018 maybe Tay respect right now.
Right.
And the more he continues to do and gets better, he's going to get a lot more respect. And then it's so many other guys too. Like I said, I mean, obviously Chase, that's the one that people probably going to be most mad about. But, Chase is, I think he's for sure top 5, but I can only pick so many guys.
Impressive.